Hey everyone, how are you today? I'm going to show you some color added to my face. I had posted a picture a little bit ago. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I have Mary Kay Skincare, of course, and Scarlet Lipstick, and that's it right now. And then I'm going to show you some my CC cream, and that's foundation, and then some color. But first, I just wanted to mention this set, the Time Wise Repair set, is what I typically use, and it is an excellent set. It will help keep your skin in its optimum condition, and it's got 5 products: the cleanser, the lifting serum, the day cream with SPF 30 broad spectrum, and then a night cream with time release retinol, and then an eye cream. So it's really an excellent set, and it retails for $2.15, which really, you're getting big sizes, you're getting products that do what they say they're going to do, you're getting a company behind these products that makes these products, actually makes the products, and ships them right to us as consultants. So you're getting, fresh, always fresh new products if you're getting from a consultant that you know or that you trust. And I believe that this set, will keep your skin in its best condition. It will get it in its best condition if your skin isn't already, and then it will keep it, and it will keep doing benefits. And depending on your age, this is a set that, especially late 40s, 50s, 60s on up. I'm going to be 75 real soon. So you can see my skin, and I do use this product. We've had it for several years. It is excellent. The lifting serum does help keep this triangular area, lifted up. And the night cream, it's a retinol that is really very easy on your skin because it's a time release retinol. And then these also are moisturizer day and night. And then you've got an excellent eye cream. So you've got, and a cleanser that foams up. So you've got some really good products. It retails for $2.15. This product set is going to go up to $2.25 on September 15th. So if you want to get this set and save $10, you're already saving $40 some when you buy the set. You can buy these products separately, but you're already saving $40. I don't know if it's $44, $41 when you buy the set. Together, and it is important to use it together too. So I really encourage you to try this set. I think you're going to love it. And if you're younger than, you think you don't want something that restores and recovers, but we've got our Time Wise Miracle set, and that would be excellent for you. And then if you're even younger, we've got a set for younger skincare too. So just let us know, what you need, and I can help you with that too. So always using good skincare really is important. It makes a big difference when you're putting on your color cosmetics. So foundation primer, that's what I'm going to do first. And this is a nice product. You will absolutely love it. And, excuse me, got my glasses. Okay, so let me just read you a little bit about this. It's all skin types. It's suitable for sensitive skin. It's oil-free. It's non-comedogenic, and it's also fragrance-free. So this product, let's see. Let me see if I can see anything about. Okay, here we go. It does have sun protection of 15, and it's really going to make a nice base for foundation. So I see. Yeah. Okay. So it's not really talking a lot about what the product does on here, but it just it does give you some sun protection. It is a really nice base before you put on your foundation, and this is about the amount, and I just kind of center it, and then I blend. Yeah. Just fingertips, just use your fingertips, and you can use quick motions, very light. Always be light on your skin, because skin's more fragile than on our face, than on our arms and legs. So you always want to be gentle with oil with your, skin. You do have that scarlet lipstick on. I have so many different lipsticks, and sometimes it's just fun to try different colors. And then maybe the yellow shirt isn't the best choice with it or for my skincare, but I thought I'd try it. That's the thing. Sometimes you try things, you don't know if you're going to really like it or not. And in Mary Kay, we have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you're never, you don't like something, you're not happy with it, you just let us know and we'll take care of that for you, and you don't even have to send it back. So isn't that nice? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply some of our CC cream. It's another really, really, really great product. It's complexion corrector cream. So that's what the CC complexion corrector. Okay. So this does 8 different things. It protects with a broad spectrum SPF 15. It brightens to recapture the youthful appearance. It minimizes the appearance of redness. It improves complexion with light coverage, and it conceals the look of blemishes, reduces the visible signs of aging, and it hydrates for nourishing comfort. It also defends against it defends our skin against environmental stressors that cause dry skin. So, gosh, I hardly use any. Mine is, this comes in 5 colors, so we can definitely match you up very, very easily. And this is medium to deep. And when you put the color on, you know, might look a little lighter, whatever. So I center, and I don't know if you saw that amount that I squeezed out, but it was really small. And then just blend. I always go across on my forehead and down on my nose, under my nose. And then you see, like, I had some right here, right? So I'm just blending out, and I'm going a little bit under my eye, just very gently with my couple of my fingertips, not all of them, maybe. Okay. And, you know, of course you can use, if you want to use concealer, we've got excellent concealer, and we also have an under eye color corrector too, so that help the darkness under your eyes. I'm not going to do all that today. I just want to show you, you know, typically what I do. And then I always just grab that little teeny bit that's on the tube because I don't want it to be all messy. I'm going to put the cap back on, and I usually put that on my nose and just blend it in really quick. But there was hardly any on there, but still, like I said. Okay, so I'm going to, this is the one of our palette cases, and I've got my eyeshadows and cheek colors in there, and I just want to get a little bit of a close-up look here for myself. Make sure I've got that all blended. Sometimes, you know, I might be going over a little bit more with my fingers tips, you know, that I had the foundation that I was blending with. And you can use, we've got applicators, but I like a really natural look, and so you know, that's why I'm just using my fingertips. To me, that works really well. Okay, so that's great. And then I'm going to do a little bit of cheek color. And I do like a lot of cheek color, so I'm going to use our cheek color brush. And I put a little bit of the dark, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the light. And I'm just going to start, I'm going to start back by my hairline. That's what I prefer. And then I'm going to come forward just a little bit. And then I'll do the other side. I always find that one side of our face is a little bit different when applying blush. It's just real obvious to me then, even though when you're looking in the mirror, it doesn't necessarily look like one side's a lot different. And so when you're coming back to blend, try to go in the same direction, you know, that you went in your application. And, you know, if you want to go on top of it and come down, that's fine too. But this side one side always looks, this side's always a little bit better for me for some reason. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit of eye color. And I'm going to mix, I'm just going to start with putting a little bit of this, and then I'm going to do this espresso color. And then I'm just going to, so I took just a little bit of this color, this really light, it's probably moonlight or crystalline moonlight probably. And then this is espresso up here. And so I just put a little bit of both on the brush, or I mean the applicator. And then I'm just going to apply it really lightly. I'm not going to press hard, and you know, put it kind of in the middle, and then I'm going to blend out. And then I'll do the other eye. So again, a little bit of this color, the crystalline, and then a little bit on, you know, right on the same applicator, and then I'll put that in the middle of my eyelid and then brush out or blend out a little bit. I don't want it to go too far out to the edge. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to our all over blending brush. I'm just going to blend, and you could apply with this brush. You could put this right on, and sometimes I do, but I find that using the applicator, that spongy applicator, it just seems to control like where you put it and how it moves just a little bit, you know, a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to do my eyebrows. And so this is a brush that I use. It's so I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up, how they grow, and then I'm going to use some of the espresso on this end. I'll just tap that, and then I'm going to go underneath because that's where they're not as visible as they used to be. Color is faded, and yeah, so, and I don't, yeah. Okay, so you can see that this, you know, is a little bit more defined than the other eyebrow. And sometimes I get a little bit, so just my fingernail. Okay, so then, so I'm not putting a lot, just a tiny bit. I'm just using my palette mirror because I can see better then. Okay, and we have, so that was the espresso that I used, and just this brush, so that was that. Okay, and then I'm going to finish with a little bit of mascara, and that'll be complete. So you can see that this doesn't take very long at all. And I'm holding my palette. You can see that I'm looking up, and then I can go right under my lashes. I don't usually put this back in. You know, you can, but I usually have enough, I guess, from the first. I always just, one time is usually enough, and then back. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit on the lower lashes, so I'm going to hold my, you can see me holding this up, and then I'm looking down a little bit. I'm just going really lightly on them because I don't want them to be all, you know. And then I'm done. I'm completely done. So if you saw my picture before, I posted it, but I didn't see it, so I'm not sure. But you can see the difference in just a little bit of color and how that just enhances some of my features. And it's really, really easy. It's really, really fast. And I'm always glad to help you too. So thank you so much for your time. And if I can help with anything, you know I'm always glad to. Thank you.